Hi, my name is Steve Butler. I'm an independent sustainability consultant. I'm hoping to shed some light on some of the technologies that Clean Power will be using within their energy recovery centres. Clean Power's technology, unlike traditional waste processing, is not incineration. It doesn't rely on landfill, and it maximises the resources and recovery of recyclables. Aside from the environmental advantages, each of these energy centres will create approximately 30 skilled jobs and also help reduce the costs that the council have to pay for landfill disposal. Each of these sites will be taking locally sourced wastes and recovering all available material such that the remaining materials can then be used for the creation of energy. This energy will be used for the generation of heat and the generation of power. Simply put, Clean Power's energy recovery centres are going to be taking your local wastes, recovering as much as they possibly can, and then using the residual amount to create energy. A key design feature of these energy centres are that the buildings are no higher than 9 metres, the chimneys are typically only 20 metres high, both of which are substantially lower than comparable technologies. The buildings themselves are sealed, they're operated under negative pressure, which means that there cannot be any escape of odour. Odour control is of paramount importance. It is a legal requirement of the operating permit and is regulated by the Environment Agency. Clean Power's energy recovery centres use 3 well-established technologies. These technologies are autoclaving for the recovery of all recyclable materials, pyrolysis for the generation of clean gas for the generation of power, and anaerobic digestion for the creation of biomethane from food waste. These 3 technologies, when combined, avoid the need for landfilling, avoid the need for incineration, and create renewable power. As soon as waste is delivered to site, it enters the reception hall. The reception hall is a sealed building. This avoids the need for waste to be hanging around, creating smells and causing problems to the environment. Any pure food waste that come in will be sent to a dedicated area and then pumped directly to the anaerobic digestion tanks. Anaerobic digestion is a naturally occurring process, very similar to composting, but in the absence of oxygen within sealed tanks. Under these conditions, food breaks down to create biomethane, and this gas is used to create renewable energy within the engines. All of the plastic materials, the recyclables, the metals and glass are all cleaned and sterilised, and this means that sorting that waste at a later date is non-hazardous and easy to recycle. The resulting biomass material, which is a clean, sterile fibre, then can be processed and used for pyrolysis. Pyrolysis is essentially the heating of something up without any oxygen being present. If you heat anything without oxygen, it creates a gas. The gas is then further cleaned and used within gas engines to create electricity. This technology has been approved by the Environment Agency to meet an end of waste definition, which means the process is not considered to be incineration. This fibre, because it doesn't contain any plastics or other contaminants, is a very clean biofuel and is ideal for the generation of clean gas. The engines that will be used within the energy centres have been selected because of their environmental performance, their very high levels of efficiency, and will be manufactured by companies such as Rolls-Royce. Another benefit of this technology is that it creates usable heat that has the potential to be distributed locally and used for the heating of neighbouring industry, large commercial properties or any local developments. Clean Power are developing these energy centres to reduce the amount of greenhouse gases released to the environment, to increase the level of recycling and to increase the level of renewable energy generated within this country. The way that we've traditionally disposed of wastes in the UK, through landfill and through incineration, are not good practices. They're not sustainable and they do have environmental impacts. Clean Power's energy centres provide a really sustainable alternative to this, and that has to be a good thing.